complete, Terrence completes the last section at the top of the zigzag parting in the back area using his 7.1 and 8.1 Chroma Silk formula. After completing the first step of the top portion of the head, Terrence transitions to another Chroma Silk formula in the nape area with a natural level 5 and our Zero Lift developer to create a deeper contrast from the top. Zero Lift is applied from the scalp to the ends for deposit-only no-lift hair color. Working from a zigzag parting ensures a smooth visual transition from the top application to the bottom, and in choosing a natural 5 with Zero Lift developer, Candace will enjoy great long-lasting conditioned hair color that matches her own natural color perfectly. Terrence continues with horizontal sections, focusing on applying it to the scalp as he moves down the back area into the nape. Because Candace has such thick hair, this allows him good coverage of product at the base before he moves onto the shaft and out to the ends. After completing the full application of the natural 5 and Zero Lift formula, Terrence takes a comb and thoroughly works the hair color into the hair and out to the ends. As you can see, even on the thickest hair, Chroma Silk's protein-enriched color easily combs through the hair without grabbing or snagging in the comb. Now Terrence is ready to finish the top portion of the color balancing by applying the on-scalp formula, using the same formula from the mid-shaft, equal parts 7.1 medium ash blonde and 8.1 light ash blonde, but this time changing the developer to 20 volume. In this way, all the formulas will process evenly at the same time. And because of Chroma Silk's low ammonia formula, the color is less irritating and gentler to the scalp and hair. Once the scalp application is complete, Terrence begins the final application to Candace's ends by refreshing and toning them with a natural 8 and Zero Lift and thoroughly massaging the color into the hair. Upon completion, the color processed for the last 20 minutes. The end result, hair color that looks so natural and leaves the hair in better condition after the color service than before. For Candace, she has hair color that shines on the outside and makes her feel beautiful on the inside. Danita is a Pravana artist from Salt Lake City, Utah, and she has a special gift when it comes to creating blonde on blondes. Renee is a client who loves being a bleached blonde, and it has taken a toll on her very fine hair. She is a natural level 6 with cool tones, with 1 inch of regrowth and extremely porous ends. Danita's primary goal is to restore elasticity and condition to Renee's stressed hair, so that she can achieve a softer, healthier-looking blonde with dimension and shine and still maintain Renee's funky hair design. Once Danita educates Renee on the process to achieving her goals, she begins with Pure Light, Pravana's powder lightener, a smooth, creamy, cool lightener with microencapsulated conditioning beads that help buffer and control the lifting process. Danita focuses on applying Pure Light with 20 volume developer only to the regrowth area, making sure not to overlap onto the previous lightened hair. She starts by taking fine horizontal sections at the top, moving down the head. Pure Light is gentle enough for on and off the scalp applications, and with its cool blue-violet base, it lifts into cool tones, never brassy. Pure Light also lightens quickly and leaves the hair in great condition. And because Danita is working on the scalp, she's using the recommended 20 volume developer. This allows her gentle, even lifting with time to apply the product to the entire head with confidence as not to compromise the integrity of the hair. Once Danita has completed the on-scalp application in the front, she continues her application working towards the back off a center division, focusing her attention on applying an even distribution of product only to the regrowth area. By taking fine sections and being generous with her product application, Danita knows she will have a smooth, even lift without any hair missed in the process. She continues taking horizontal sections down the back until she gets to the nape area. Once she completes the on-scalp application, she will allow the hair to process to a pale yellow. Then shampoo the hair with PRAVANA sulfate-free hydrating shampoo and give Renee a deep, hydrating hair mask to add a megadose of hydrating botanicals and proteins to help even the porosity of her stressed-out hair. The result provided the condition needed for Danita's next step in the blonde-on-blonde process. She will use a slicing and weaving technique of lowlights using foils beginning in the front. Some of Renee's previous lowlights will blend into Danita's formula of 7.13, a medium golden ash blonde with zero lift. This formula is applied to damp ends because of Renee's porous hair. Danita takes fine sections, starting with slicing in the front for a bolder effect, making sure that each foil sits next to the base, allowing her application of color to fit close to the scalp. Taking a large section and then slicing into it allows for extra spacing of lowlights. Danita's Color Silk Medium Blonde 7.31 formula that blends gold, represented by the number 3 to add warmth, and green, the number 1, to keep the formula cool without being brassy. Using zero lift is the perfect choice to ensure great condition and deposit-only demi-color. Danita continues with her slicing technique until she gets to the crown area. As you can see, her formula will blend perfectly with Renee's previous low-lighted hair for a smooth transition from scalp to ends. Chroma Silk's Keratin Silk Cream color sits exactly where you place it without moving onto the scalp, making it perfect for tight-fitting foil applications. Once Danita has finished her top slices, she places an additional foil slice at the side of the back of the ear. Then going back to the crown, she begins a weaving technique to softly diffuse her low lights from the top of the head into the back by taking a large main section and weaving the hair from the back of the section. As you can see, Danita uses her comb to ensure a tight fit for the foil placement and how Chroma Silk glides smoothly onto the foil without slipping out of place. Danita then uses her comb to fold the foil from side to side so the foil fits perfectly within her section. She then moves from the nape, taking horizontal sections up the head, weaving each section and maintaining equal placing of foils during her application. Once she gets up to the last section at the top, she completes the same horizontal weaving technique on the opposite side in the back and places a vertical slice at the back of the ear, but she adds an additional row of slicing on the top to transition from a side part to complement the design. She processes for 20 minutes without heat. The results are soft yet bold lights and beautiful color without grabbing darker on the ends. The final color overlay is Chroma Silk 10.13, an extra light ash gold blonde with zero lift developer. Danita applies her color overlay onto dry hair from the scalp to ends, taking horizontal slices, starting at the top and working down the head. Once all the color is applied, Danita works the color thoroughly through the hair. When toning blondes with Chroma Silk and zero lift on pre-lightened hair, the recommended processing time is 10 minutes at room temperature. The end result for Renee was a dramatically softer looking dimensional blonde with restored conditioned hair so that she could happily maintain her funky hairstyle. Kathleen is a PRAVANA artist from Boston who specializes in hair color correction. As with many clients today, Lynn Law gets a professional haircut in the salon, but is someone who colors her own hair at home using a box color. As Kathleen examines her hair color and discusses her hairstyle options through the PRAVANA consultation, she finds Lynn Law as a fire air type that likes a stylish cut and wants to lighten her base color and have some dimensional color. Kathleen explains how easy that can be done by using the PRAVANA color extractor. After shampooing her hair with PRAVANA sulfate-free clarifying shampoo to prepare the hair for extraction, Kathleen mixes equal parts of part 1 and part 2 of the color extractor to meet the amount needed for the length of Lynn Law's hair. She begins applying at the nape area from scalp to ends, working the product into the hair. Kathleen continues taking horizontal sections up the head, working the color extractor through the hair from scalp to ends. PRAVANA's extractor creamy mixture isn't runny